Car 500 for the cars that you just saw race a moment ago, and 3 of those drivers will be making their way up towards the podium, where Bristol's reached well, that is going on. The Ford GT40 demonstration, as I'm sure you can see it here, has begun with those 3 built GT40 replicas plus the modern 2018 model Ford GT. The next voice you will hear will be Bristol with the podium presentation for a 3 of
to rain a little bit down here now. In second position, car number 46. He thought he had it, but he wasn't quite able to finish it. Millionaire's Jack Wright. But the victory went the way that time of the number 4 Wolf Motorsport, Luke Reed. Well done, Luke. An amazing job up onto the top step. I'm just alright, I'm going to duck out of that so that we can get the photos of them all together. And then before they scoot off, I'm going to have a chat with them all. Luke, absolutely.
On my hands on the last lap, but it was incredibly fun. Happy to bring it home in first.
Did you think you'd thrown it away at one point? You ran just that little bit wide on the paddock hill and had to drag it back. It was dropping down for that second, but you were not going to give it up.
Yeah, we've had some really good racing all day, so it was kind of like I knew where I could have another go at it, and thankfully he left just enough room.
And we were watching as well. One of the good things that you were doing is that even when they're challenging, you were not going overly defensive, because we've been discussing over this weekend. You watch them going that way, and it becomes the slow line, really. You just took your race.
Yeah, just eyes forward and count down 15 minutes.
Exactly, it probably took a long time. Well done, great victory. That's 2. 1 victory compared to his 2 with 1 more race to go. I know what you're gunning for.
good fun racing, especially with these sprint races. We're used to going out there, endurance racing. You're not diving on the inside of people, going for 100 because you know you've got hours to go. But this, it just brings a new shine to it, really.
I'll be honest and say, because I'm covering again you guys at the end of next month in the Enduro and the IndyCar 500, and I'm used to that. And I saw this 15 minutes, and I'll be honest, I was a little bit cynical. I accept I was wrong. It's epic racing throughout.
Yeah, it's really fun. Like I say, it's just a difference, and this is a short stint, so you've got to be on it all the time. You can't make any mistakes, otherwise you end up dropping back.
Good, respectful racing. I made that comment in the commentary. The 2 of you sat there side by side. There's always just enough space.
Yeah, there is. And, sometimes you don't get that in the pit because we are rushing the pit at the end of the day compared to the other race cars that people have. But no, it's
Well, we had the interview earlier where you got the 3rd and you had the flavour for the 2nd, and I thought for a little while we were going to see you that step higher. You've got to be in it to win it, and my gosh, you'll put yourself in those spots.
Yeah, it's a bit of deja vu, 2nd and then dropping down to 3rd. I thought if I could get past Jack as quickly as possible, maybe I could knock down Luke. Jack's just too fast. Got through and he just pulled for me. I was just hoping that those 2 would battle a little bit, but Jack was rather crafty and only went for a move on the last lap, so I was a bit too far back.
But you've done some karting. How much has that helped in these cars?
You know what? There are similarities and differences. I know it's not going to give myself loads of times and I've never got a straight on, so I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to give you a straight on driver. But yeah, you are kind of flicking it around. Just get the foot down if you're losing the rear end. And do panic. I think every lap, I was thinking, I'm going to lose the rear, and then I remember the mechanic saying, don't put it in the gravel. I was like, right, pull it, and it just stick.
Lovely, simple as that. You make it sound simple, which it isn't. Super impressive that you've just shown up and you're mixing up with these established boys. Well done, yourself. So there we go, that's the 3 down here. Josh, back to you, mate.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, good to hear there from our top 3 in the Enduro cars. We'll see them a little bit later on. Racing coming up in a moment. The V8 engines powering these cars.